Hi guys, I am Vittal Reddy. Today I am going to show you how to format HP laptop Pavilion G6. You can see at the corner. So first, before formatting, take the backup of data. In any chance, if you lost any data, you will not get back. So one more thing. So which drive you want to format, you have to decide first. And also existing drives, you want to create any new drives or you want to continue with the same drives, you have to decide first. And one more thing, on the desktop and download folder and other folders data, you need to take the backup. Sometimes we will forget downloads data. Mostly in the download folder we will have the data, but we will not take the backup, we will miss out that. So we need to take all the backup, and we need to decide in which drive you want to install new OS. Okay, and a few laptops will have only one drive, that is C drive. In any case, anything is wrong, then formatting is very difficult. I means only in one drive everything is there. If you want to format that drive, so entire data will go away. See, now I have C, D, E drives, so I want to change the OS which is in the C drive. Okay, so I don't want to disturb data which is available in D drive and E drive. So how to format we will see now. Okay, just first of all take the bootable OS CD. Okay, bootable OS CD and keep in CD drive. Okay, after keeping in the CD drive, just restart your system. Okay, go to restart, just click on OK. Then press F9 once it's going to restart. See, F9 for options. See, you can see three options over there. One is boot from EFI file, second one is notebook hard drive, it means from the laptop. So we want to load it from CD or DVD ROM, so just select this one. Okay, so press any key. When that text will appear, immediately you have to press any one key on the keyboard, then only it's going to load CD through using the CD. Otherwise it will start normal OS, already existing OS it will run. So you have to press any key. See, now you can see CD data is loading. It's reading the files from CD. Now you can see Windows 7 we are going to install. Let's click on next. I want to install only Windows 7, so now See here, two options we can see. One is 86, another one is 64. 86 means 32 bit, 64 means 64 bit. People will get confused by seeing this 86. Maybe it's 86 bit or something like that. It's not 86 bit, it's 32 bit. So this laptop is 64 bit, so I need to install any one 64 bit version. Oh, okay. So I want to install Windows 7 Professional, okay, or Home Premium. Professional is better. Then check the checkbox to agree the terms and conditions. Okay, next click on next button. Here you got the two options, upgrade and customize. Don't upgrade it. If you upgrade, existing operating system will be upgraded, so you don't want to do that, right? So you want to install new OS just now. So previously I showed my screen, so C drive has 100 GB almost, so I want to format complete C drive, okay, but not other drives. If you want to create, you can check the drive options also. If you click on drive options, you can see if I delete this drive, partition 1 drive, this partition 1 become like unallocated space. You can see unallocated space is how much, 2 GB and 100 MB is there. These two spaces you will not see in the drives. For example, I have 1 TB data, but I have created partitions for only for 600 GB. Remaining 400 GB is unallocated space. We will think like that. Just assume like that. Then that 400 GB you are not going to utilize. Why? Means it will not appear in the any drives. So we should make sure unallocated space is very less. Okay, 1 or 2 GB it's okay. So now I want to install new OS in C drive. Okay, I want to format only C drive, so I want to click on format, click on OK. See, you can see from 83 GB it became 95 GB, 97, sorry. Okay, for example, if you want to create new partition or you want to remove existing partition, just click on this and delete. You can do that. If you delete that space will be unallocated, so that you can create the new drive using the unallocated space. If I select here, for example, you can see new is enabled. It means when you select the unallocated space, you can create a new drive. Okay, so whenever you are deleting the drive by using the delete option, it will become unallocated, and using the unallocated space you can create the new drives. Okay, this is why, means this is very important. If you don't do properly, then existing data will be lost. That's why I'm explaining a lot here. So I don't want to disturb D drive and E drive. Okay, only C drive I want to format. So I have selected, I formatted only C drive. So nothing is there in the C drive now. So in that C drive only I want to install OS. So I have selected C drive. Okay, if I want to install OS in D drive, I need to select this one. So this is also very important. Before going to next step, you need to select which drive you want to install OS. If you select by mistake D drive, OS will be installed in the D drive. Okay, sometimes if you don't remove the existing OS, if you don't format existing drive and selected a new drive, so two OSs will be available in your PC. You cannot delete even that OS files. OS files, it will not allow, system will not allow to delete few files which are required. So that's why, to avoid these kind of complications, first you have to choose which drive you want to install OS, format it, then select that drive only and click on next button. Now you can see copying windows, activated files. Now expanding windows, activated files. Now files are loading. This will take some time, almost 10 to 15 minutes time it will take. So we need to wait until it loads. And I have paused the video, so it will take almost 15 minutes to reach the 100%. So now we can see it's reached 97%. When we are doing installation of OS, always make sure your battery is charging. If this installation is stopped in the middle, again we need to start from starting. So now you can see installing features also completed. Installing updates also it will complete very quickly only, but completing installation will take some time. While doing these steps, automatically your PC will be restarted, so no need to worry about that. Yeah, you can see the screen restarting in 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, restart. So now OS is loading. Registry settings going on. Starting the services. Completing installation. After completing installation also it will restart. So now installation completed. Registering your computer. Now it is preparing for first time. It means username and the other things it should configure, right? That configuration is going on. So now you can see you have to give the username. So I am giving username. Okay, then click on next. Retype your password. Give the password hint. Okay, so I don't want to show the password hint. I am pausing the video. Okay, after that click on next. So you can see ask me later is there. I use recommended settings, so you can click on ask me later if your OS is not officially authorized, and select the Indian time. Delhi, yes, New Delhi. Automatically date and time will come, so click on next button, so your system will be ready. So this is the final restart. Your system will be ready for use now. Okay, I have given wrong name. Instead of Vittal Reddy, instead of HJK. It's okay. So my system is ready now. Okay, just refresh, click on file button, go to computer. You can see E drive and D drive, still it has data, so it means my data is secure and available to use. Okay, data is available. I haven't lost any data from D drive and E drive, only C drive is formatted. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this video is only personally for who don't know how to install OS and other things. Who are masters, it's not for them. Okay, don't give the bad comments, please. This is screen resolution. I am doing 1024x768. Generally this is preferable. After selecting screen resolution, click on OK. Click on OK, then keep the changes. Okay, then click on close button. Why we have to do that screen resolution settings means whenever we are opening the browser, so for example Internet Explorer I am opening. So when you maximize, you could not see this close button and minimize buttons. Sometimes it means this browser will not fit in the screen. That is the problem. That's why we will do the screen resolution settings. That's all guys, thanks for watching. In the next video we are going to see how to install Oracle software. Okay.